Good morning, friends. It is Saturday, and we have a low-key day ahead of us. I really just want to stay at home and do stuff around the house, so that's what we'll be doing today. I spent the morning just like, so this is what happened. I almost bought clothes lying in bed last night, but I was like, let's not do that. Like, let's actually take a little time to look through our closet and see like what the vibes are. Which I'm glad I did, because I ended up, so what I was going to do is I need a bunch of like tops. Like I keep going to get dressed and I don't have shirts. But so for me, it's like I like things that are like simple but visually interesting. So a lot of that usually has to come down to like shapes. So I don't like a lot of like printed tops, but so like solid color, but something about the cut is like interesting to look at, just because it makes the outfit just more interesting to look at, not only for others but like for me too when I look in the mirror. So like I've known this about myself for a while, but I've really started to like institute that, I would say, in the past like couple of years. So I'm like slowly getting rid of like just like I've slowly like stopped buying like pointless t-shirts unless the t-shirt is like a really cute fit. Like something that actually is really cute on me is a baby tee, which again is like a t-shirt. However, something I think about, like maybe the fact that the sleeves are like a little bit shorter, like I don't know, kind of feminine, right? And then I just size up a little bit to have like a little bit of space, but it's just cute and like works good with like slouchy bottoms and like that sort of thing. But anyways, so I've got those kinds of things, and then I have like a bunch of just like plain regular seamless tank tops in there, which are great for layering. Because that's something I'm definitely trying to like get a grasp on in my 30s, like getting dressed like properly at all times. Like I'm trying to have no more like bra strap showing. That's at the, even though I do a really good job of that now, like I'm really trying to be like, bro, I'm an adult woman. So lots of smoothing and things going on, and seamless tanks and stuff like that really help with that. So got that going. But I needed just like tops to like put on and feel like it was easy to put this on. It was a really basic regular top, but also like it does something to the outfit. So got a couple of blouses. I'll show you guys when they come in. So last night I was looking at them on, where was I looking at them? I was looking at them on Amazon, right? But I didn't buy the stuff because I was like, let me look in my closet. And so didn't get them on Amazon, went in my closet this morning. Ended up going to Shein, which I know that we're like trying not to support Shein anymore, but I will say that they are actually a really good option for finding things that are affordable that you're actually also going to keep in your closet. Like I used to be like, when I think about how much I shop from Shein when I was in college, dude, and how many clothes I was just like rotating in and out all the time. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, where now I'll have stuff in my closet for literally years and still be obsessed with it. And so I think that there's like room in the middle, because as much as it is like, oh my God, support small designers, support small boutiques and blah, 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 blah. Like everyone also doesn't have the money to support small businesses. Like supporting small businesses honestly is like a rich people's game. Like you cannot be a person living on a budget and try to support a small business, because their clothes are going to be higher because they have to make more profit because they're moving less product. And like I understand that concept 100% as a consumer and as someone who shops a lot and as someone who has a little bit of flexibility in her budget to be able to pay for things of a certain cost and not really be like too concerned about it. But I also like didn't grow up that way. I know like most people don't live that way now. So like I'm never gonna shame someone for having a closet full of Shein clothes, because babes, you gotta do what you gotta do. But what I will say is that we need to rethink how we're building our closets and not build things based on trends at the moment. Like building things that are actually gonna be timeless for us. And that could also include like, like things that are trending right now, right? Like I'm so glad that over the last couple of years, just like flowy like midi skirts have become like a trend, so I can like thrift them, but then I can also like buy them new and know that I'm gonna have them forever, even when people aren't wearing flowy skirts anymore, and like bodycon becomes like the thing again, and we're no longer in like skinny core and BBL circle back around and that sort of thing. Like, babes, the chokehold that midi skirts and like loose flowy skirts have always had on me, but truly have like become my closet. Like, babes, that's just what we're doing. So yeah, all that to be said, got some tops and stuff this morning, so I'll show you guys that stuff when it comes in a little bit later. I'm about to make some breakfast. I break my fast at 11 a.m. You guys are so far away, I'm sorry, but like the sun's over here. I break my fast at 11 a.m. so I'm about to make something to eat. It's 10:48. All the clocks say something different in my house. But it actually is like 10, actually it's probably 10:50 at this point. So game plan for today, I'm gonna eat, and then I need to go outside and do yard work. My yard looks crazy. I gotta go blow. I gotta go pick up tree limbs from when it stormed, and I need to pick up some trash. And then I need to hem a pair of pants, so I might come back in, take a shower, hem those pants. The thing about it though is if I shower, I can't lay out, and I kind of want to lay out today, so we'll see how we want to time that out. Like, I could hem those pants after I'm done with everything outside, right? So like I could do all that stuff outside, come in, change, lay out, and then sew the pants. I don't know, but I need to do the outside stuff early so I can get it done and not think about it anymore. I also wanted to, so maybe we'll just lay out tomorrow, because I wanted to go to church tonight. Church is at 5. So I guess what I realistically could do is go outside, do the yard work, come in, shower, hem the pants, chill out, get ready for church, go to church, come home. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot happening. Okay, that coffee is so good. I've changed my coffee creamer game. I used to do all non-dairy, but because it was making me kind of phlegmy when I was doing dairy, but honestly, I've gotten back into dairy creamers and they're so good. And honestly, I think drinking like cow milk is good for you. Like, I think that it gets a bad rap, but I think it is good for you. So I have some lactose-free milk that I've been drinking, which I used to drink anyway all the time. But it's dairy milk, but it's lactose free. But I do have full dairy creamer. I got the Chobani ones. These creamers are so good. Like, I can't even lie. I buy like 3 at a time. Right now I'm using confetti coffee cake. It pops off. Measuring it out, it takes me about 3 teaspoons to feel really good about how it tastes. I did not measure it this morning, so sorry about that. But if I'm measuring it out, if I'm trying to be like calorie conscious, about 3 teaspoons. So that's about 150 calories. If you are like on a diet, and I will say that's only one of potentially 2 like processed sugar intakes I have in the day. So coffee creamer, and then my sweet treat, because I try to control my sugar, but when I have like a craving, I like to have a little bit of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, so that's my second like sugar situation. But anyways, I'm gonna make some breakfast. Also want to make some protein ice cream today. See, there's just so much stuff I need to do today. So I'm like, my schedule is like, I know what I want to do, but things are very loose. So right now I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna do some eggs and some bacon. I would love to make some biscuits right now, but I just don't have the wherewithal for that. So the eggs and bacon. I also made, you guys, some homemade French onion dip yesterday. So good. So that's in the fridge. Like, it's so good. And I'm glad I made it myself with Greek yogurt, low-fat Greek yogurt, and no, it wasn't. It was cottage cheese. I did it with cottage cheese and low-fat sour cream. So good. So I have that as a little nibble at some point today. And yeah, I don't know. I need to also go to the store again. I need to buy a cabbage. I've completely blanked on getting one yesterday because I want to make a cabbage tomorrow for one of my sides. So yeah, there's just a lot happening, but let's just do what we can do right now. Let's start with breakfast and then we'll go outside and do some yard work and then we'll decide what we want to do after that.
It's pretty brutal.
Michelle was like, I'm really sad that
I'm about to go outside. This is what I'm wearing. I usually just throw on workout clothes and a hat and just go for it. I put on this hat today because the sun is just like a lot and I'm going to be out there for a while, so I just wanted to have some shade. Oh, I gotta take my trash out. I need to clean a little bit of the furniture out there too and like wipe some stuff down. So yeah, I've got this fanny pack on. I always go out with a fanny pack on because it holds my phone and the case for my headphones, which I have in right now. But then I also have plastic gloves and plastic bags in there, so I can like pick up trash and stuff around my house. And then I do a little bit of cleaning. There's like some bird poop on some of the stuff out there too, so I need to just like wipe all that stuff off. I'm gonna take some cleaner out there and use the hose, like wipe it all down. It'll just dry in the sun, but yeah. And then I also have on my little fitness wearable because I'm gonna have so many steps from this, like it's actually gonna be quite insane. I need to reset this. The time and stuff on this is completely wrong. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just came in. I'm so hot. I was outside for, oh my god, only 35 minutes, but I got 2,000 steps. Pretty good. And I'm like sweating like a pig. So I'm about to hop in the shower, put on a little caftan, and then we'll see what we do after that. Oh, let's work on the pants. Let's work on sewing those pants after this. I need to vacuum this wood right here. So yeah, shower, and then I'll be back with you guys.
Whatever. Yeah. So now we still got.
see you guys. There we are. Good morning, people. It is Sunday. It's 11. I'm about to break my fast. I'm gonna boil some eggs. We're just gonna keep it easy peasy. I'm gonna boil some eggs and eat some turkey bacon probably. To be done. I have. It's super hot. In my house right now, we don't have the air working. It's gotta get worked on today. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just do a crockpot dinner. Actually, I thought it would be the easiest. So let me grab my little crockpot. I might actually grab my big one. I haven't used this in a while, and those are chicken thighs, so they might need a little more space because I'm gonna just throw everything in here. So I'm gonna do. Rinse her out. She's just threw water like everywhere, you guys. Okay. While I'm over here at the sink, I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken in. These are chicken thighs. I got like 4 of them, I think. Give them a quick rinse. And throw these thighs in. They are big. I got these thighs at Sam's Club. That one's kind of tiny. Okay, perfect. So they're all in. I've got these here. I'm gonna just throw in some frozen veggies that I have to go like as a side with this, and then I have a little bit of rice left over. But honestly, I could also make more rice if I wanted to. Yeah, so I got a Mojo chicken here. I love Mojo chicken. I get the marinade from Publix. It's very, very good if you haven't had it before. Basically, I just got that chicken in there. Let me season this up with just some pepper and some Knorr's Pollo flavor, the bouillon powder. So let me do that. I'm gonna make some pepper. So look at this. I'm gonna grab a tablespoon, and I'm gonna just put that in. That should be enough salt. This one of bouillon, and then I'm gonna add in pepper. It's a lot of pepper. Then I'm gonna add in this whole bag of frozen onions. I love onions, so there can never be like too many for me, but obviously add taste. I'm gonna add this bag of frozen bell peppers. That will be great. I'm gonna break those up. Then actually, I was gonna add these potatoes, but I might not add those in just because we're already kind of full here. So let me not put these potatoes in. But I am gonna add some entire cloves of garlic. I love garlic. So yeah, garlic here. Out. I'm going to trim these up a little bit. Little cutting board. Just cutting off the little ends. have like 3 more of these, and honestly, I'm putting them all in. I love garlic. Like, obsessed. We have some fresh garlic. So. This one out. See, I just cut off the little ends because, I don't know, something about them being brown. Just like, let's just take them off. And they're hard, so if you cut them off, then I feel like the flavor from like the inside of the garlic really like gets, I don't know, I could be making that up in my head. Really gets in, but okay, so we add all that. This is all stuff. Put this all together here. And then this is about half the bottle of Mojo, so I'm just gonna put all this in there. Just give that a shake and give that a pour over. Perfect. And now I'm gonna cook this on, what time is it? It's 11. I'm gonna cook it on high, I guess, for 6 hours. See on high for 6 hours. So by then it'll be done by 11:21. Was that 5:21? So that'll be perfect time for eating dinner. During the week when I work, when I do Crockpot meals, I usually turn them on at lunch. So I usually do lunch sometime between like 11:30 and 1. And so it'll all be like done cooking right at the time when I'm usually gonna eat dinner, or a little bit before. And yeah, then we're all good. So we're gonna let that go. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna throw away this mess. I'm gonna get some more coffee. And then my eggs are actually done. Let's make our ice cream so we can cool down a bit. So this is the base from yesterday. It's just kind of living like that in a jar. Now I'm gonna put it in this thing. A guy on YouTube said to do light ice cream. That was a lot and actually very scary, but okay, let's hope that it's right. So let me take that off, and then we'll twist the lid off. Ooh. Okay. So this is it, all mixed up. Oh, it's good. Wow. Hold on. Okay. So now we take a little spoon. Okay. I did the light ice cream instead of like just ice cream, just because a guy on YouTube said to do light. It's very good. Wow. That actually might be better than like normal vanilla ice cream because it's not as sweet. Very good. Has a hint of coconut because I use coconut milk powder instead of sugar. That's actually really good. Wow. Okay. So then after you're done just like eating however much you want to eat, you just throw on the little lid and then it can just like live in the freezer. And then if you need to mix it up again, you can always just put it back in and hit respin. That's actually very good. Let me eat some of that for dessert later. Now we got some chocolate sauces like that with a little bit of this white chocolate Creami is going to pop. Okay, I'm gonna sit over here, let her chill out. Let me wipe off a little bit of this mess I've got on the counter here. And yeah, now we got an easy way to make ice cream all summer long. You can just do sorbet, just all kinds of stuff. So probably do some mix-ins at some point. Like if I put like some sprinkles or something in there, that would be great. But okay. Well, honestly, that's everything I got for this afternoon. It's really hot, so I'm just gonna sit and do nothing. Dinner's almost done. Let that get finished. We got the mojo chicken, we got some rice cooked, and I'll probably throw some steamable green beans in the microwave, and then we'll be ready to go. I think I'm gonna have to be hot for just tomorrow during the day probably too, but just one more night of being hot just right now. And then yeah, everything will be fixed, or it'll at least feel better tomorrow, and I have to deal with insurance and stuff to get the whole unit probably replaced. So yeah, that's my day. Thanks for watching. I don't feel like we did much of anything. This is truly like a weekend in the life of me, just like being at home, doing nothing, going nowhere, adulting hard. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Maybe I'll just like the Ninja Creamy, like throw some recipe ideas in the comments. That'll be helpful. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.